Hey, I'm Dan Delaney, and I travel the world tasting the best street food around. Today I'm joined by my buddy Gary Vaynerchuk of Wine Library TV. Gary, tell them all what you do.
5 days a week, I drink a crap load of wine, pan some, love some, and some people watch it.
And so we thought we'd take wine to the streets. We're going to travel around New York City pairing wine with street food, only on VendrTV.
VendrTV.
All right, so in New York City, there's this tremendous blog that my friend writes called Midtown Lunch. And it's all about the best food in Midtown Manhattan.
Okay.
And so I thought we would meet up with my friend Zach for this year's winner of their Street Meat Palooza, which is like the best street food in the city. Yeah?
That sounds tremendous to me. Phenomenal.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, so we're here with Zach from Midtown Lunch. Zach, thanks for hanging out, and what do you have for us?
So we're standing here at Kwik Meal, which actually won our Midtown Lunch's Street Meat Palooza 2, which happened a while back in Bryant Park. We had a bunch of street meat converged in one place. A bunch of lunchers came, rated it, and these guys actually won first prize. And so Kwik Meal's been here forever. They're really well known, and it's a standard in some ways, but different in other ways. It's, you know, you got your chicken and lamb over rice, white sauce, hot sauce, a little bit of salad on the side. But what makes these guys different than all the rest of the carts, and part of the reason why they won, is that where other carts, when they say they've got lamb, it's usually the, you know, gyro meat that they cut off the spit or whatever. All of them use the same kind of meat. This is actual chunks of lamb that have been like marinated and whatever. So, and then their white sauce is yogurt based, so it's got a little bit of that tang. And then their hot sauce is a green hot sauce that is very spicy. It's real spicy.
That's awesome. Okay, so what wine do you think is going to pair well with this?
So I went with a little bit of a twist here. A lot of times people think meat is a red wine play. I'm going with a white wine. From Argentina, this is a grape varietal that's getting a lot of momentum. It's called Torrontes. It's very floral, has a great nose, but it's got some good acid on the back end that also pairs extremely well with spiciness and meats. And though it's light, it's got enough aromatics and body and complexity to really pair with food like this. Especially that yogurt play is really where I got a little bit wine nerdy for the nuances of like the acacia flower that this wine has.
That's awesome. It's great. All right, I think we should kind of like dig in.
I agree.
It's gonna be a battle here. Nice.
Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh my God, he did. So disgusting.
I ate dirt with Conan on TV. You think this scares me?
You just ate that on the floor?
Yes!
You are my new favorite person. That is awesome.
This is good.
Solid.
But it needs wine. It needs some wine. Now, do you get that like apple flavor in the initial pack? And you can see the acid.
Like candy apple. Like really sweet. Yeah.
And then the acid accentuates the flavors of, especially the spiciness and some of the meat flavors.
Yeah, the lamb is really like earthy. It's also really tender. And so I like the acid. I thought we were gonna go with something like kind of heavier with like a thicker, richer red, but the opposite really kind of complements it really well. It kind of cuts through that.
And more importantly, on a day like this, you can notice it's beautiful out, it's warm. A nice white wine. White wine is underrated. It has much more ability to go with meats than I think a lot of people think.
Agreed. What do you think? Did you get some wine?
Yeah.
What
I'm sorry, I'm busy eating.
Did you like the wine?
Sure, why not?
Listen, I didn't make it. If you hated it, I'm fine.
I've never met a wine I didn't like, right? I mean,
It's a good deal. So their platter, they marinate chicken and lamb. And as Zach was saying, it's interesting because most of the lamb that you get from the carts here are just kind of from these big skewers of like compressed lamb et al. Parts. But this is official. This is the real deal lamb, and they're marinating it for a long time. There's sort of like a rub seasoning on it, and then it's on the griddle being cooked, diced all up. So then they pair it with a yogurt sauce and this little salad. The salad has like this vinaigrette kind of thing to it. So you have the like earthiness of the lamb, the basmati rice, which is so tender, and the yogurts. They're eating all my food. I
Yes,
gotta go back.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, so this is delicious. We're gonna drink more, eat more, and then head off to our next cart. Zach, thanks for stopping by.
No problem, man.
Dana Coronado. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Tamales during Christmas. I make mine more real and more original by adding ketchup. Sounds weird. You never hear about tamales with ketchup, but you know, that's how I make mine taste better. That's a real treat.
All right, so Gary, what are your thoughts on chocolate?
Well, I think it's something that my wife loves more than me. And I also think that it's found in a lot of wines, especially from Italy. So I'm a fan.
And bacon?
I will eat crap off the ground if it has bacon in it.
Well, we're about to go to this amazing cart that does a chocolate bread pudding with a bacon-infused creme anglaise, and they just beat Bobby Flay in the throwdown.
And I know exactly what wine to pair with that.
You do?
I think so.
All right, let's check it out. All right, so we're at the dessert truck, and this is Jerome Chang. He's the mastermind, the chief executive chef, the owner behind the dessert truck. The food is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So what are we going to have today?
Well, we're going to have molten chocolate cake with olive oil ganache, vanilla ice cream, and caramelized hazelnuts.
Delicious.
Delicious?
And our chocolate bread pudding with bacon creme anglaise.
Sounds awesome.
Awesome.
And so, Gary, what do you have to pair with this?
Carao. I have a little New Zealand Pinot Noir that always goes extremely well with anything that has any kind of bacon aspects to it. It's a screw top, which is great for the streets, you know?
Yes.
I mean, just boom-o, and you're ready to rock and roll, so I thought that would be the right pairing.
That sounds great. All right, so what should we go for first?
Yes.
Bread pudding?
Yes.
All right.
This looks awesome.
Have you had this before?
I think so. Vaguely remember.
Let me just get in here real quick. Where?
Isn't it awesome? I'm gonna go for this big crispy thing. What is this?
Chocolate twirl.
All right, now you've got the food on your palate. It's important to drink a little Pinot.
Oh, I got the bacon.
A lot of people think you need to have dessert wines with desserts,
Yeah.
but clearly, as you guys can see
That's
here,
good.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's good.
And you can see like the strawberries, the bacon, the chocolate, all kind of going together.
And I feel like I get enough of like of an acid thing from the, I guess, a high, I don't know if it's a
The
higher.
tannins.
Yeah.
The tannins.
And it's sort of like, it cuts through the richness of the chocolate.
Absolutely. I mean, it's why chocolate and red wines are just in love with each other.
All right.
All right, let's eat this.
All right, yeah. Sorry, but
Is this
wait.
hazelnuts?
Yes, hazelnuts.
Which is the greatest thing ever.
When you dug inside, there's like this sort of molten chocolate center.
Yeah, I want that chocolate.
Oh my God, look at that. So, Jerome, what's on top of here?
We got caramelized hazelnuts, sea salt, and vanilla ice cream.
You know what? The
Sea salt and chocolate?
The sea salt is a huge play here.
So good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what do you think? Did you enjoy yourself
You mean with this food?
with this food?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Awesome.
Phenomenal.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and pairing wine with me. And Jerome,
pleasure.
thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
us here. If you want to learn more about Gary, you can visit GaryVaynerchuk.com or
Try to spell that.
WineLibraryTV.com. And if you want to learn more about Kwik Meal or the dessert truck, we have links out to their site online on our site at VendrTV, where you can learn all about the other trucks that we visit as well. As always, I'm Dan Delaney, and this is Jerome Chang, and this is Gary V, encouraging you to eat the street. See you next time.
Eat it.
I travel the world tasting the best street food around.
Ever. That's
The
all
end.
I do. Nothing else.